Yo, 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 welcome to the Just Talk Show. We got everybody in the building. We got Dwayne, we got Ziggy. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? These food stamps, misinformation. Let's go ahead and speak to it. Who video in the background? Cut that shit off. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it, man. Yeah, we talking about these food stamps, man. What's going on? Trump president executive orders, get rid of food stamps. What's going on?
Shit, Trump, your guy.
Of course he's my guy. I love Trump.
Well, okay then. Well, you love him so much, then you had to deal with no food stamp, right? Right?
Okay, well, I will tell you that I watched the press briefing and they said that they ain't gonna affect no benefits for no American citizens. They just trying to check what Biden did going out the office. Like, did he do any type of crazy shit, sending billions of dollars in the world, and why he's free spending? And they came out yesterday and said that they not stopping no food stamps, not stopping no VA benefits, not stopping nothing. What you got to say about that?
You got some proof on that? That they not stopping?
Yeah, I got the proof on that. I got the proof on that.
We'll run you up then. Run your video.
Okay, hold on. Let's get into a couple of these videos. Hold on. Let's get a couple of these videos. So I got a couple of videos. Hold on.
Yeah, make some believers out of it. Cause
go on, talk some more shit.
Only thing I do know is that a judge has been stepping in on some of these executive orders and putting a freeze on his going in effect date to slow that shit down because they got to argue the constitutionality of this shit. So that's what's going on. Now,
okay, look, Just Talk Show, Just Talk Reaction. We got Junior added to the stage. Look, Junior, we talking discussions about these what's really going on with these executive orders. I'm gonna drop a little video, and then you come in there.
Donald Trump froze and then unfroze federal grants and loans, causing whiplash and a whole lot of confusion for the American people. On Monday, Trump put a pause on federal grants and loans, meaning a lot of money meant for schools, small businesses, and nonprofits were on hold while his administration looked into where federal money was going, and promised to root out programs that were deemed too woke. This caused chaos because government agencies were unsure which of their programs were affected. Medicaid portals for up to 74 million Americans temporarily shut down, and aid groups warned that lives were in danger as critical funding for vaccines and other health issues was frozen. But by Wednesday, Trump made a dramatic U-turn after lots of backlash and unfroze the spending. Lawsuits have already been filed, so we'll see the lasting effects of this temporary freeze very soon.
All right, hold on before y'all say anything. Let's let Trump speak for himself.
Today, I'm also signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000-person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them because we don't want them coming back, so we're going to send them out to Guantanamo. This will double our capacity immediately, right? And tough. That's a tough place to get out of.
So look. So I want to say, this is what I want to say to the people. What's really going on? Is Trump banning stuff for average citizens, or is he for the country? I'm leaving this up to the stage.
Sound like the man be making a bunch of shit up. That shit be sounding so crazy. That video you just played, the man said, we trying to get the Guantanamo Bay prison together with most people don't know nothing about. Like, who the fuck don't know nothing about Guantanamo Bay, bro? Who don't? Come on.
There's a lot of people that don't.
He said they don't know they had 36,000 beds.
It don't matter how many beds they got. He said that most people don't know. Everybody know about Guantanamo Bay, man. They done had all these.
Man, the man said beds for terrorists in prison. Send your ass down there if you go talk some more shit.
He said most of them can't hold them, and they gonna put them there. I ain't never heard of no damn migrants that they locked up. I ain't never heard none of them escaping over here. So what the fuck you need to sit? What the fuck you need to sit away over there in Cuba for?
I mean, look, this is just
And
how show.
then in Cuba, he just then Biden already opened it up so that tourists can go back to Cuba. He just shut that shit back down. No,
Man, look, this is just how show, and we want to hear from Junior. What you think about this food stamp shit and benefits, and VA benefits? That's really what the show about. VA benefits and food stamp shit. What you guys say about that, Junior?
Well, I hadn't heard anything about the VA or the food stamps being cut off, but I did hear about the federal assistance for college and small businesses, which which was corrected. That was initially brought out Monday, but as of today, um, it was changed. So that's how college students get money to go to college that are coming from underprivileged families. So I'm glad he went on and released that money because if not, those students would have had to sit out a semester and possibly derail their college careers. Uh, as far as the food stamps, I hadn't really heard anything about the food stamp. I've heard some people speak on it, but I myself have not read that in any news article. And what people don't understand, it's more
We got somebody
Caucasian
with some
people.
noise in the background. Cut it out.
It's more Caucasian
You-
people. It's more Caucasian people have or own food stamps or assisted programs like that because there's more of them in the country than it is African American, Hispanic, or any other nationality. So if he was to do that, he would basically cut off all the people that voted for him. So I don't think that a play he would make as far as, it's elderly people as well receive food stamps because they're on subsidized living. They're on a fixed income. So I really would hope that's not something, but I have not read that myself personally. And as far as the VA benefits, that that's something that's like towing the line of, anarchy because these people have already served the country and that's owed to them. So I don't think he wants to go stir in that pot if that's something that you've heard. I have not heard that story, and I
Yeah, and
truly,
then another thing, Trump did never run on that. He never ran up on trying to take that away from American citizens. Never done that. He ran on stopping down these illegals and stopping the globalist money going down. What's your response to that?
well, and as long as he stick to what he said he was going to do in the election, I don't think it'll be an issue with the constituents. But when you get in office and you flip the script, then that's when it's becoming an issue. I've also seen some stuff coming them out about the 22nd Amendment where it would make where he could run again for president, also President Obama or anyone else who's has already served 2 terms. Now, I don't know why at this juncture that we would be looking into things like that because it was a reason why we put a cap on that because at some point you're going to be starting to look at like a Putin or uh, Kim Wong Jing over here in Korea. So we don't want, like I told you before on the podcast, we don't want a dictator. We want a president that's here for the people, and that needs to change frequently to keep the people's vested interests at hand. Because when one person can just ride that pony for unlimited amount of terms, that's that's total touching that line of that dictatorship that I was telling you about. And then that's my take on that.
All right, my thing is it's got to be a bigger picture for him to go out and make all these executive orders. He actually trying to, you know what I'm saying, show that he back in power, and
The Trump administration announced a sweeping freeze on all federal grants, funds already approved by Congress. Chief Washington correspondent John Carl is tracking Trump's executive action. John, the administration says this is just a temporary pause, but it could have major consequences.
George, look, there is a lot of confusion this morning about what exactly this directive means, but it may be the most far-reaching executive action this White House has taken yet. It could potentially halt hundreds of billions of dollars in federal spending on everything from assistance to farmers to Head Start programs to disaster relief and public transportation. In a memo describing this, was obtained by ABC News, the White House Budget Office has ordered all federal agencies to cease any financial assistance if they believe the program might conflict with President Trump's executive orders. The directive is not specific about which programs would have to be suspended, but it's clearly far-reaching. It says, quote, this memorandum requires federal agencies to identify and review all federal financial assistance programs and supporting activities consistent with the president's policies and requirements. The only thing explicitly not included in this is Medicare and Social Security and anything directly given to individuals. But George, this
And yeah, like I said, he's showing that he back in power. He trying to put a halt to people putting money in their pockets instead of going to these organizations like they're supposed to. Because there's been a lot of people that's been just sitting back collecting money and getting easy money, and people been going out on shopping sprees and spending money. So, like I said, President Trump know what he's doing. He not gonna do nothing that's gonna jeopardize him getting impeached or, you know what I'm saying, kicked out of office. So I'm sure what he's doing is a power move. He's showing that he's
just back into the video we said with the food stamps and the federal programs. Speak to that. This man just said, "Oh, all fear monger," but he said it's not going to affect Americans effectively, like directly.
And that's what I'm getting to. Like I said, he's showing that he in power, that he ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna impeach him. He doing everything that he feel like is right, so that all the people can get, the United States can get all their money back in control. You know what I'm saying? We had trillions of dollars that's been going towards that taxpayers been paying for people to have security and stuff like that. Nah, yeah, you're right. You need to freeze all of that and come get the money back where in some good hands, and then issue it out accordingly. It's a federal money we talking about, not just somebody money that they didn't want out and work for or something like this.
So you said your point. Okay, so you said that. So this is what I'm saying right here. So the man's supposed to be such a strong businessman. I ain't never heard of now Walmart, no small business, no big business, no major corporation to shut down the whole operation. All money's on there to figure out who the fuck's stealing money. You can audit any if you
got a loss prevention program. What are you talking about? Everybody got a loss prevention program.
Exactly.
What you talking about? You talking about Walmart, man? We talking about federal government, man, and Trump won.
A business is
man. Speak to what's going on.
Corporation. I am speaking to what's going on. I'm telling you, you ain't listening. You don't have to shut down a whole organization. This is an organization. USA Incorporated is an organization. So you don't have to shut down a whole organization. You don't have to shut down money going to certain. He didn't shut down money going to his check. The president check. He shut that down. But he shut down all the
President Trump never took a check. He never took a check the first time. He never took a check.
He don't need the money.
The man got his own money, man. What are you talking about?
I'm like I said, he didn't shut down. He did take a check. You lied. I guarantee you. I bet you got a check. And you
it don't even matter about that.
What I'm saying is you don't have to shut down.
Yes, you do. No, you want to get accountable. Yes, he do. He trying to get back. Like I said, he trying to get all the money back in good hands. Right now, all that money split out, and them folks using that money for their own leisure to go shopping with and doing all this other stuff. He's saying he want to make sure that it's all going in good hands and it's getting spent towards the people, not towards
you can tell people that ain't never had no business or ran no business, because anybody will tell you that you don't have to shut down the whole
Exactly what President Trump
the money
did.
going.
He said we're gonna do a freeze to spending, so we'll know exactly what the money going. He don't know if Biden is doing some bullshit on the way out the office. He trying to see what's going on, man. We gonna freeze everything. We see what's going on. Make America great again, baby.
Exactly. Freeze everything so that you can see where everything going.
You can audit everything that's going on. They got watchdogs. He had inspector generals in place to go investigate that.
That's why he's gonna freeze it before they try to move it or do anything to it. We gonna freeze it. We gonna freeze it.
You don't have to freeze it. You can go back and look at the backlog and see where it was spent at. Who got it out? You don't have
He ain't got time to do all that. He ain't got time to do all that. We doing all that right now.
What's freezing
freeze the spending to see what money going to Ukraine, what money going to whatever money going to bullshit. He ain't freezing no food stamps. I'm trying to tell y'all people. And don't worry about the food stamps and all that stuff.
You sound like a crazy man.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
Yeah.
You sound like a crazy man.
Because
what's going on? They not freezing no food stamps. They're freezing money on Ukraine. They freezing money on foreign aid. They freezing money on just giving out money to anything. Man, America's back. We trying to see what the fuck going on.
You gotta think about it, Skinner.
Even in your own household, you gotta stop. You gotta see what the fuck going on. And stop. Look what the fuck going on.
We're talking about a Trump hater right here. You already know. So they don't like nothing that Trump do. Everything he's sitting on the ground right now. Don't say he uncivilized. So what I'm saying is everything he doing has got some type of beneficial point at some point. It ain't like he doing it just because he doing it just to do it because he got the power to do it. It ain't none of that going on. Like he said, we're gonna make America great again. Think about that slogan. Excuse me. Pardon about it. You gotta think about that slogan and know where he's going with this. You'll see the bigger picture eventually. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes to light eventually. So, like I said, whatever he's doing is not gonna be nothing to get him impeached or, you know what I'm saying, get him in trouble because he already knows that people are on his back. They're gonna be looking for him to mess up any kind of way. So everything he's doing now is through what he can do to freeze money. He freezing everything that everybody been taking advantage of, and people are sending billions of dollars over to Ukraine.
They taking advantage.
Hold on. CJ on the truth. CJ ain't talked to the man. Let's hear from him.
I guess they taking advantage of MLK.
Hold on, let's hear from CJ. I ain't talked in a minute.
Well, you can let the brother run, man. You know, I really don't have anything extra to add to the conversation currently, but I'm listening to the great discussion coming from Spider.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get back to Spider then. Hold on, let me get this shit carried back up. Come on, Spider. What you got to reproof to that? Make America great again, or you gonna make America fat again? What side you on?
I'm saying, okay, so finding out where the money going, what they got to do with holding the way we celebrating Martin Luther King Day. That's a federal holiday. So because it's federal,
well, you sound like you're reaching. We talking about food stamps. We talking about executive orders. We talking about what's going on. If this nigga making executive orders, if this nigga making good executive orders for the country, or is he? What the fuck is he doing?
Well, we can be live right here. I make you a bet right now that they start trying to impeach his ass, goddamn it, before the year over with.
Man, they go,
I got 50. The only way I'm saying, the only way they can bring up charges.
And then I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up. That's a boost of judicial power. The preacher motherfucker. Man, but guess what's going on? This nigga, man, and did more than in 3 days than a motherfucking did in 100 days. Man, we got ICE, we got immigration running for their life. We got motherfucking America being great again, nigga. What the fuck?
Man, is you through with your you sound like you done stepped out back and hit some kind of crack pipe or something.
Man, look, when we buy Greenland and we have Panama Canal and back, it's America, Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. Man, America's back, man. We have a president that's really for America. We didn't declare fucking Mexican cartels terrorists. Nigga, this nigga is going hard.
That's what I'm saying.
What can you say,
Okay,
man? What can you say? What can you say, bro?
what
What
can
can
I
you
say
say?
here? How you gonna turn international waters? How you gonna try to fucking rename shit that don't belong to nobody? To name it for yourself. Like, come on, man. You got other nations bordering that same water, and that's it's been named that all this time, and now you want to come back and just gonna take the name just because. What the fuck is good? What's that doing for America? How is that making America great again? Trying to rename a fucking body of water that's bordering several
Man,
different nations, and you trying to
that body
rename
of
it for
water,
yourself.
Gulf of Mexico, is our water. It's ours. That's why he's gonna rename it the Gulf of America. Cause we patrol that shit. It's in our hemisphere, nigga. You never heard of Manifest Destiny? Nigga, do your research, nigga. You a historian?
Man, what the manifest destiny? What the hell they got to do with anything?
Have you ever heard of it? Do you even know what that is?
What going to enlighten us, Mr. SG? What's manifest destiny, sir? Huh?
Manifest Destiny is a program that past presidents and past legislation when we was trying to get the Louisiana Purchase, and we was trying to really just basically saying that we're going to rule this hemisphere, this side of the world. We rule it. It's Manifest Destiny. That's the I forgot the president that was named up on us, but you can look it up. I learned it in school. I don't know if y'all was paying attention.
Man, you speaking on some shit you don't know nothing about. You just randomly
Man, my nigga, you can Google that shit. My nigga. You don't know the fuck you talk to. Junior, am I tripping? You say you went to fucking history school. Junior, am I tripping?
We waiting on somebody to co-sign your garbage.
I'm saying I'm talking about nigga that actually read a book and know what I'm talking about. Man,
but I don't hear nobody coming to your rescue. I heard.
Okay, okay, I'll drop a video. I'm sorry, y'all niggas are simpletons, but I said it. Manifest Destiny was a thing that America came in when we said we wanted to control the whole side of this hemisphere, and we controlled the Louisiana Purchase. We went from 13 colonies to the other side of the the land in California, and we control shit. And then guess what? Trump is continuing that shit. He's going to Greenland. We taking over everything. Man, you don't understand. Trump is finna cook a world. When we about to annex Canada, nigga, before Trump get done, nigga, we gonna have Mexico, Canada, Greenland, and everything, nigga. He is a fucking real estate person. He's trying to go hard. Now, what you got to say about that?
Man, I ain't even feeding into that. You just like I said, you pulling shit out your ass. So I ain't finna give you no tissue to wipe your ass with.
Man, I'm not pulling shit out my ass. He's been tweeting these things. You don't think he's been talking about the Panama Canal? You don't think he's been talking about the Greenland? You don't think he's been talking about Mexico? What the fuck ever called Gulf of Mexico? You don't think he's been talking about all this stuff? And Canada needs to be a state. Canada needs to be a state.
Like I said, it's a bigger picture on the other side. Once he get through drawing the picture, everybody will get to see what he got in play. Everything don't just show itself in 2 or 3 weeks. Give it a couple months time, and we'll see what all this is for. He got a plan in place before he came in office. He set out a plan, and he's sticking to it. Like I said, we voted for him, so he in office. He get to do everything he gonna do. So all we can do is sit back and benefit from it. If not, he said if you don't like it, you can leave. But and quote myself, like I said, everything is done for a reason. Like I said, he ain't gonna do nothing to incriminate himself or get impeached, because he know that he got people that's shooting for him, gunning for him, waiting on him to mess up and do something that he ain't supposed to do. And people filling out lawsuits right now about this vaccination. Yeah, he's supposed to stop funding to that. People filling out lawsuits about a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's gonna put a freeze on money because, like I said, it's getting in the wrong hands. He want to make sure that the people that's getting it and applying for it actually get it for what they need it for, and not just to go shopping with, or you know what I'm saying, do leisure stuff. At some point, all this gotta stop. So yeah, he doing his thing right now. Like I said, you just gotta give him his props and see where it go from there.
Man, listen, y'all repeating the same shit over and over. So this all I'm saying right here. What it seems like all his directives is geared at targeting races. The only race that he ain't targeted was the white race. He done targeted the black folks. They got to take all the
Man,
black
hold on. I
history.
can't let you do that. How did he
Whoa,
target black
what you
folks?
mean?
How did he target black
I'm
folks?
finna
It's more
tell you.
racist.
I'm finna tell you.
More
I'm finna
racists
tell
on
you.
food stamps than blacks. What you mean?
I'm finna tell you right now.
Man,
It's
this
more
nigga
racists
tripping,
on food
bro.
stamps than blacks. The Jews, the whites. You got a lot of people on food stamps. Don't just say that. Food stamps is for
Well,
everybody.
okay,
Not
first
just
of
black
all,
people.
you look at the percentage. Look at the percentage of white people that's in this country. And then you look at the percentage of black people. Then you go back and look at the percentage of black people that's on that type of assistance, and then look at the percentage of the white people that's on that percentage. Then you come back and
So,
ask me that
okay.
damn question.
Okay,
So
you
now,
answer
like
your
I
own
was
damn
saying,
question.
so
How is he
like
targeting
Listen,
white folks?
I was saying,
White folks is on how is he targeting black people?
man.
Man,
You
look,
got
I,
white
man,
you
one
didn't,
folks,
I
thing
you
didn't
about
got
even.
Jews.
okay, man, you
First of all, you should have listened to what the fuck I was
how
saying.
did he how did President Trump target black people? Tell me right now.
Well, first of all, he had the military to strip out all teachings of like number one, the Tuskegee Airmen, all the stuff
Man,
dealing
nah,
with
I
black
heard you
kids.
talk about gay shit. Man,
And
what?
what the Tuskegee Airmen got to do with
Man, what
anything?
the fuck are you talking
What you
about,
mean?
man?
What is
What
that
the
gonna do?
fuck, nigga?
What you mean? They were the baddest motherfuckers
Man, ain't nobody
in the history.
nigga, that's the
Huh?
shit that they do. Nigga, we ain't never, nigga, I do some news every day. I ain't heard nothing about no ticket. Man, this nigga passed the 200 executive orders. I ain't nothing about no ticket man. What the
You're
fuck you
right,
heard
because
that shit
I'm
from?
sitting here trying to educate your dumb ass, but you keep
Man, show me some proof.
fucking show you some
Show me
proof.
the proof.
Man, you the only one don't know. Seems like it, because I guarantee you, everybody out
Man,
there,
okay, we
motherfucking
gonna
YouTube
stop this
land,
show right now.
know
And
what's
you
going
show
on.
me what he stopped the ticket man.
He said to get rid of all that was in the DEI, my dude. We just talked
Oh, for
about
real?
that the other day.
For
Yeah.
real?
So they stripped all
Show it
the
to me.
teachers. They stripped all the teachers.
Do you even know what DEI means?
They stripped all. They took all the curriculum
Hey, Tom,
in the Air Force.
Dwayne,
No, just hold on.
Smart, do you
Before
even
you
know
ask the
what
question.
DEI means?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know what it means. What they got to do with what I'm talking about?
Man,
You asking me
you
that?
talking about it's called diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Right.
You talking about some shit that happened back in fucking in the 30s in World War, in the beginning of World War II.
Okay, how the hell you gonna win? How the hell you gonna win war?
Man, what you
if we
talking
don't
about
study
right
history?
now? How we gonna survive the earth? You talking about shit that happened in World War II? It's your only fucking PowerPoint.
Point. You said first of all, you said bring up how he's doing, how he helping. How he helping their
Man, your
economy.
talking point was the
What is
Tuskegee
okay, that's
Airmen.
what I'm saying.
The
What is the
Tuskegee Airmen.
Okay, right, exactly. Why is what the fuck he doing with the goddamn teaching in the
Man, and
military?
that shit
What the
is
fuck they got to do with that?
show me a report where he said something about the Tuskegee Airmen. Because I didn't read everything.
All you doing, I mean, I'm giving you the points. You just don't want to motherfucking listen. You want to talk over me.
Man,
So,
bro, don't just say no fake shit.
I ain't. What you
Tell
mean?
me some shit that's real.
I done told you, but you just you really you're boisterous, and you can't nobody tell you nothing right now. I'm giving you some real shit. You wasn't here. You didn't. Obviously, you ain't even did no research. You ain't looked back on it. These are some of the main things that's being talked about right now and today. The fact it's the economy. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I mean, my bad. I'm talking about his directives, how they targeting specific races when his directives need to be on the economy and how it's making the country better. Making the country better by taking.
Look, Hey, Spider, go and make your final points. We're gonna keep this show at the 30 minutes because it's a reaction.
I mean, all right. So, like I said, so my final thought is, which is going to be real quick, probably about 30 seconds, is that most of his directives are not geared at changing the financial situation of the country. Right now, it's geared at like you said, the woke shit and Black history, the funding for low income people. All this right here.
Man, you sound like a.
Then you
Go ahead,
Hold on.
go ahead, Ziggy.
Shit. All right, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna keep.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just gonna keep it at this. I feel like everything he doing it for a reason. Taking out history that doesn't do anything, getting rid of Black History Month, all the whatever they trying to say that he doing is like I said, it's clearly for a reason. Most of the time when Black History Month come around, guess what Black people do? You already know. They get in their feelings and they go to acting like, oh yeah, we did this and we did that.
And they do it every time. They see some bullshit.
But that's not.
They fall for the okie doke, misinform people. But go ahead and speak, Spider. And I know you're smart. Speak to it.
Oh no, I'm done. You cut me off and went to Zach like I ain't had to say, and he ain't had shit to say. I was trying to give my spiel. Oh shit, so fuck it, you ain't want to hear it. So you go ahead, you give your spiel, keep it at 30 minutes like you said, and yeah, you roll us out.
All right, we're gonna do it like this. I ain't trying to do it like that. We got a bonus round. We got Professor in the house, and I'm gonna go ahead and let him know what's going on. I interrupted Spider and Ziggy. We talking about food stamps and all type of shit like that. Before you go, let me get my spirit. I feel like that Trump is really doing shit for the nation, and all this misinformation about food stamps and about cutting out benefits for the American citizens is misinformation. What he's doing is cutting off everything that Biden that he potentially could have did. That sitting out emergency Illuminati fucked up money. That's what that's why he made the executive order to stop loans and foreign aid and all that shit, man. But it ain't stopping no food stamps. It ain't stopping no federal aid. We can be funny, or we can make America greater again. Now we got Professor in this bitch. Professor, we about to this is a reaction show. You got a minute, and we leaving now.
Yo. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me to the stage. No, I'm a little late. I missed a lot of the commentary that had went before me, but just real quick, I would like to say again, thank you again, but don't get lost in the sauce. There's some executive orders that have been signed, and there's a lot of supporters that would like to think that some of these things going to be all right for the American people, but they're not. They're more in tune with self-gratification.
Man, speak the fact about the food stamps. We're talking about food stamps and executive orders, man. Come on. Just Talk Show. We got to wrap it up.
Yeah. Again, like I was saying before I was interrupted real quick. We can talk about food stamps as it is. We also going to talk about DEI, which is the diversity, equity, and inclusion. When you're putting certain policies in place to where you're saying on one end that you're going to lower prices when it comes to food, and then you turn around and you say that, hey, I can't lower those prices yet. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Your boy is not ready to cut no prices. He's about.
So obviously he ain't talking about the goddamn shit. We talking about some bullshit. We were talking about what's going on with the executive orders. Ray didn't come in and say nothing important.
I was
Everybody
saying things that were important, sir. But what you're doing right now is you're interrupting me in the midst of what I'm saying.
Man, look,
but,
the show.
hey,
Look, we already went over. I just want you to
Not
give
a
you a quick spiel.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I'll just say this here real quick. Let's just say this right here. Some of the executive orders, over 200 that have been signed in the last 10 days, are targeted in certain dynamics for certain parameters. And again, if you're in support of it, that's your opinion. Not gonna like it, but again, we know what. Like I said earlier in earlier group podcasts, is that hey, I got my popcorn ready. Y'all voted for him. Live with your consequences. Don't cry wolf now. Make sure you get your consequences in, and then you accept it. And that's really my take. So whatever 47 decide to do, y'all wanted that. Whether lack of voting or you voted for him, you still chose that. So I appreciate the time that I came in, and appreciate everybody that participated. Spider, Ziggy, SG.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all time. Real talk.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm going with everything Trump say, but you know what I'm saying? If he do some fuck shit, I still reserve the right to be wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
we will see. Time will tell.
That's the ultimate.
we will
Hey,
see.
as long as
Time
y'all
will
understand, time does exist. Whether it's a construct or it's a abstract.
Man, don't get into time, man. Y'all go to our like and subscribe, man. Go to our other videos to talk about time, man. Hey, we'll get Zick started.
There you go.
But
Real
yeah,
shit.
man, it's just top show, man. I mean, just top reaction. You know what I'm talking about? Be out the bitch.
Yes, sir. Jacktown, Cracktown, I'm back. 601. 601.